All right, guys, so we have a maintenance today on the Chevy High Country Suburban. We're gonna try to knock it out within an hour. We're gonna try to stop in between here and there to give you guys some quick little pointers, tips, and tricks as well, as always. So tune in, we gotta get going.
Hey, I know you're trying to get going, but what's the quickest you've ever finished a car before?
We finished cars in like 35, 40 minutes, you know what I mean, depending on, but this is a bigger one, but the whole interior is protected. They paid extra when they first bought the vehicle for the full interior protection, so every surface is protected, so it's gonna help us out as far as like speed and efficiency wise, but we're gonna get moving.
All right, Joel. So, how long do you think this job is gonna take?
I want to get it done under an hour, but it's a big vehicle. So if we can get it done, it's a maintenance. If we can get it done under an hour 15, I'd be really happy.
So it's 11 o'clock right now. What do you think is gonna take up the most time?
The most time is probably going to be
The inside, the outside, the wheels.
I would say the interior, because the mats look a little, you know, we're probably gonna have to spray down the mats. We gotta pull the mats out, spray them. Yeah, definitely interior.
Yeah.
Because there's stuff in the track. Yeah, interior is definitely gonna take longer.
All right. All right, Joe. I have another question for you.
Yes, sir.
So, what's the game plan right now?
So the game plan right now is we're gonna blow everything out. After we blow everything out, Sal is gonna go through and vacuum. After the vacuum, we're gonna wipe. I'm gonna start wiping down the panels. So all the doors, dash area, cup holders, all the hard plastics on the perimeter, and then we're gonna. After that, we're gonna hit it with the finishers. So any bead maker on any of the glossy surfaces on the inside. You know, I don't think we're gonna need to leather condition anything. It's all fairly new. So after that, we'll do the exterior, and then we'll hit the glass. We'll do the tires and rims also with the exterior, and then just a bead make wipe down at the end when we do the drying process. But this already has the graphene coating on it, so it's gonna help with the drying process. It's gonna help with the protection. We're just gonna put a bead maker on it just to give it extra little shine and a little boost.
Do you feel you and Sal, how long has Sal been working with you?
Sal's now been on for about 6 months, 5 months. October, November, December, January, February. 4 months. 4 months. We're not 4 months. I thought it was longer. It feels longer.
Do you think you have your system locked down, or is there still places where you guys gotta improve?
I think there's always improvements, because even myself as a detailer, I'm always finding processes and in different order of operations depending on you know, on the type of vehicle, what the vehicle needs, and yeah, there's always new things out there. Maybe a new chemical or a new method. There's always things that we're improving on. So I think we're just gonna keep getting better and better. Okay, so there's some vehicles where you literally just have to dust the areas. In this situation here, the whole dash area has already been protected. The leather has had a protectant on it as well. All the glossy surfaces and all of the upholstered flooring, carpets have all had the Inspiration fabric coating on them as well. So this entire interior has been protected. Headliner to leather to plastics to the upholstery. So this is one of those vehicles where they invested a lot up front. We as detailers put a lot of work up front, so on the back end it actually makes it so much easier to clean. Everything is basically just getting a light dusting at this point. If there was anything, you know, I'm not going to exfoliate any leather at this point, because the leather is still in such good condition. It's been conditioned, you know, since when they first purchased it, so it's actually going to stay in this condition a lot longer than it would if we hadn't. So so a vehicle like this is actually going to make your job a lot easier. So I encourage anybody, if someone's buying a new vehicle, I encourage them to, you know, let the client know, educate them on what the benefits are going to be of actually protecting the interior surfaces as well as the exterior surface on the forefront. You know, it's going to make your job easier as well if it's something that you're going to be maintaining. and it's going to be easier for the client to maintain if they're not getting a detail on a normal basis.
You said if you can, get your client on a maintenance service, right?
Yeah, there's some clients that I actually offer maintenance services to, and then there's others that I don't. I'm really selective with my maintenance service, but yes.
Okay, how do you pitch that to the customer?
If the client if it's someone that I know is like values their vehicle, and if it's somebody that I know is going to really, they're really going to be, if their vehicle means a lot to them, where they're constantly driving, and it's something that bothers them, or maybe they have, 2 children that are constantly making a mess of the vehicle, or if it's just something they commute in quite often and it just accumulates a little bit more, trash on the interior than needed, or if they're driving through areas where the exterior gets, heavy soiling on it. That's what I usually do, and a lot of it has to do with the client also. I don't take on every client as a maintenance. It's at this point we're really screening to take care of anybody on a maintenance level.
So you're like, hey John, I love working in your car. Would you like to be in the maintenance program?
Yeah, I'll let them know. I'll say, hey, hey John, if you're interested, we can maintain it. Especially if it's somebody that, calls me a month and a half later and is like, hey, I need another detail. If they do that multiple times, then I'll say, hey, let's save you some money. Let's get you on this, to where I'll lock you in. You get 1 free polish a year. We maintain it for X amount of dollars, and we're going to keep it in this condition for you. We're going to be coming monthly opposed to coming every 8 weeks or every 12 weeks, and, we work out the schedule for them, make it as easy as possible for them. So, they're not having to worry about their vehicle anymore. All right, and for you guys out there who are detailing a vehicle in this condition, as you can see, it looks pretty clean. I'm gonna save you guys a little bit of time right here. So what you're gonna wanna do is you're not gonna wanna spray directly onto the surface. The only time I spray directly onto the surface is when I'm using the Tornador, or if I'm using steam or something afterwards, or if it's just super, super heavy soiling where I need the cleaner to really break through and take down the grime. But what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna give it a couple sprays with my towel. And then I'm just going to give it a light wipe down. As you can see, it evaporates very quickly. So it's cleaning up super fast, and I'm still gonna go back in here with my finishers and take care of the rest, but for the most part, getting these surfaces clean is that easy. I'm not having to spray it everywhere, and I'm not worrying about it dripping out of any of the seams or dripping out of any of the areas. Just a quick light spray on this guy, and I'm leaving a nice dry surface. All right, guys, so right here I have all the floor mats. We pull all the floor mats out. I have the dirty ones here. I have the ones that I'm working on here. And then once they're done and clean, Sal's already vacuumed out the cargo area. I'm gonna place them there. So as soon as Sal is done vacuuming, now he's putting the pieces together. These are the interlocking ones that come from the factory from Chevrolet. So once he's done, he's gonna go put them all, lay them all down on the floor. Then we're gonna close it up, and then we're gonna be done with the interior. All we have to do on the interior now is the windows at the final end. Once we're done with the exterior wash, and then the car will be 100% complete. So we're looking at a wrap up full interior. What time is it, Renz? How many minutes? Add 5 more minutes to whatever it is.
11:35.
So 11:35, so 11:40, we should be done with everything. And then if we can knock this out, the exterior in 20 minutes, we'll be right on our hour schedule.
Damn, man, you guys are moving fast. But here's one thing I noticed. You guys are not moving like super fast.
Yeah.
You're going like at regular speed, but precise of what you do.
Yes, it's always precision. The more you minimize your mistakes that you make, and the more you have to backtrack and do the same thing more than once, you're actually just, that cuts down on your time, that chops down on your time. We've gotten it now to where we're getting more and more precise, to where every action that we do has a purpose, if we're going to the van, we're bringing something back, whether it's for something we need now or something we're gonna need later. So everything is intentional that we do. So it's cutting down on time drastically. So we're just getting better and better.
Hey Joel, so you just said 1 hour, man. What's left?
Tire shining windows.
That's it?
Yeah. So you figure with the, we're recording, so questions here and there, answering. So I think we hit it right on the hour mark.
Hey, that's still pretty good though, man.
Yeah, for this size vehicle, that's not bad at all. We're getting our process really refined. I think it's just gonna keep getting better. We strive to keep improvement, so always trying to get better and faster. Find little ways, even if they're unorthodox, of keeping the quality and the integrity of our details, and getting a faster outcome.
All right, let's just say if there's one thing, just one little thing that you feel you wanna improve, speed up, or try something different, what would it be?
Probably just gathering the tools, because we have so many different tools. We have one extension cord and we have so many different tools that we're trying to constantly, move around. The pressure washer hose, dryer, vacuum. There's we're still trying to figure out what we can do to really isolate things and get them to the car quicker, faster. All right, there you have it. Finished up the Chevy Suburban High Country in 1 hour. Let us know how fast you guys finished up detailing. And also, if you have any tips or tricks for us, leave them in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Let's get this channel blown up, guys.